Hi everyone. Long time. Well, here I am. And this is specifically for that post that I had uploaded about the choice of four. One was the flowers, the second number was the mountains, third number was the beach, and fourth number was the forest. And I have laid out the cards here. I will shuffle it in front of you. And I had actually done the reading and recorded it when I was in Kurg. I was in Kurg for the last 1 week. But somehow I felt it would be better if I do it live because a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions regarding a lot of subjects and topics. Thank you, Maithili. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Nupur. So I thought it's better I do it live. That way I'd be able to answer a lot of other questions as well. So I noticed that although I had said I will be posting a 3-card tarot and 2 cards of angel cards, that's one angel and one oracle, a lot of people had questions about yes, no, and when. So I have an extra deck here. If needed, I will even use that. Now, what people have done, which I had given them the option since people have been asking me questions about SSR, that you can ask one, like you can select one picture for yourself and one picture for SSR. So I will do the readings based on 1, 2, 3, 4, that is flowers, mountains, beach, and forest. You know what you have selected. I don't know. I've not even read the comments and questions properly. So if you wish, you can go back to that post and check it out. It's there on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook. And you can write down the questions, the answers if you wish, of 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want later, you can check. So let's start with, I said 2 oracles. So I will lay out 4 sets of oracle with each deck. If you have written down your question, it'll be even better for you to understand what I'm saying. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was angel cards. This is oracle cards. Not much difference. Only thing is oracle may have different kinds of guidance. And if you've seen that in the end, hi Rita, hi Kanika. If you have seen those 6 short videos that I uploaded, because some people had some questions and they wanted me to talk about it, although I'm no real authority to talk about it. I don't really know much about these things. But whatever little I had read and I had understood from that, I posted. Now, I have to inform you that as far as that last video, which was about why women are not allowed to go into temple when they menstruate. So initially I thought, well, I'm not really a Hindu by birth, so I have not much idea about these things. But so initially I thought maybe that was to, my neighbors were all Hindus and Jains and Brahmins. So I used to see the women sitting separate and things like that. And I used to find it very weird. And I actually thought that they were being treated as untouchables. And I didn't like that. And as I grew and I saw the world, I felt that, this was just a male-dominated society which was trying to, put down the women. And that is exactly, I think, what I've said in the video as well. But later on, I learned that is because women have Women are more powerful. And I'm just trying to correct myself from what I've said in the video. Women are more powerful. So that is another theory. The main scientific theory behind this is that I saw, it was just by chance that today when I opened my YouTube, I saw this one video staring back at me by Ritu. I'll send the link below this later. Ritu, something, some female from I think Sabrimala, who has gyan of Tantra and Ayurveda, and she is just amazing with the way she explains everything scientifically and religiously, and based on chakras and everything. So she was explaining that the reason is that uh, every temple activates a certain chakra in your body when you visit the temple because of the energy of the temple. Also, I believe that every place on earth has a different magnetic field, um, considering the surroundings and nature and everything, and the force of gravity. So every temple separately, when it is energized, thank you, it energizes a particular chakra in your body. And temples generally focus on the top three chakras: one, two, three, and four. These four chakras, that's what the temples energize. And when you go to a temple when you're menstruating, she explained it very beautifully. I really cannot do it in that manner, but whatever I understood, I'm trying to say that. For those who have probably yet not seen it, thank you. No, I was not, Wanda Kumar, I was not busy with just workload. I was a little unwell because of my fracture in Jan, so that is not yet healed. And other than that, I was busy with housework and studying. I've been busy with studying, and I have Ankit, we'll come to that later. I'll take all those questions later. No, this is Dia. What had happened is about 2-3 weeks back, I had put up a post, which is the thumbnail of this video, if you've noticed it, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and everywhere. Thank you. Yeah, my friend gifted it to me. So in that post, I had mentioned that you can select any of them, 1, 2, as many as you want. And I didn't know she is Dubai based. So, and there'll be 4 piles, which I'm doing right now, and it will answer your question. I actually have been doing this for a long time, but not on YouTube. So this is, I think, if I'm not wrong, this is the first time I'm doing it on YouTube. So anyway, coming back to that, when you go to a Kali temple or a Durga temple, that activates your root chakra and your sacral chakra, which is good. But all the other temples, because they activate the 4 chakras, and they activate what she said is apana vayu, which is it it takes the apana vayu up, she says, whereas it's supposed to go down. And that is why people have health issues like PCOD and fibroids and everything. That is the reason that women should not go to the temple. And of course, she explained a lot of other things about why they are not supposed to touch anyone. So I'm sure she's reading this, Mithili, and I will definitely convey it. Sinu Joseph. Yes, that is her name. She is too good about it. And yellow flowers. Okay, yeah, that's the first one. Thank you. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this, see, what happens is a lot of people ask me a lot of questions which I have absolutely no idea about. And then your questions send me on this exploration spree, which I am forced to do so that I can answer your questions. And there are things which even I don't know. So I had read long back in a book, but I had forgotten. I did know that this has a scientific reason behind it. So I had forgotten. So then I researched, and it reminded me that when you put the red sindoor bindi, so what you do is you put it with this finger, and you put it like this. You're supposed to do this and this, something like that. And okay, thank you. So when you do that, your ajna chakra, that is your third eye chakra, it gets activated, which is about your intuition and foresightedness. And this has got to do with your pituitary gland, the one you have between this, exactly the same point at the back and the top here. So these 3 points, and in between in your brain, you have that gland, pituitary gland. It activates that. And that is the reason you put this. And the red color had something to do with, yes, this is made out of turmeric, and turmeric is an antioxidant. And when it is mixed with some kind of lime, it makes this red color, and that has a chemical effect, kind of a chemical effect on your system. So I'm not the authority to speak on this because I hardly know anything about it. Okay, coming down back to this. So I mentioned 3 cards. So I will put 3 cards out for each pile, and then I will read out each pile. Okay. And of course, if we need any explanations, we will see to it. So the one with flower, first I will read out the angel guidance for all 4. Yes, the artificial bindi absolutely has, the stick-on bindi, and anything else has absolutely no value. It doesn't help. What you need to do is you need to use this kumkum, the red kumkum, and you need to use it with your finger like this and press it and go round. Okay, so the yellow flowers, that is, I think, the number 1. It says ask for help from others, because angels have sent somebody to help you, but you've probably not paid attention. In case there is something that you are needing help about, you have already been helped. Next is the mountains. I think it was the snow-clad mountains. It says there's something better. So when you say that there are some people who have asked me a question of yes or no, so I don't know what exactly their question is, but this could point towards a no. But of course, when I do the angel cards, the tarot cards, we will see what it has to say. So there is something better, meaning that if you have a choice, or if you are thinking about something, then that is not the right choice, and there's something better waiting for you. Third one was the beach, which says recovery. That means if anybody has been sick, did I show you this? There's something better. And recovery. So anybody who, and this was the ask for help, anybody who's been sick is going to recover. There is nothing to worry about. So other than that, I also feel that if you have given out money to somebody and you're expecting that money back in return, then you will be able to recover that money. Definitely. Coming to the forest. And this card has a forest here, like a forest, like an rural setting. So it says within the next few weeks. So a lot of people have asked me questions on when. So when will so-and-so thing happen? So it says within the next few weeks. Now, when you say within the next few weeks, it could be 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 8 weeks. So when I do the tarot, I will specify exactly how much. Now, coming to the second round of oracle cards, and I am going to read out, if needed, from the book because last time when I did this, I told you this is a new deck and I'm not very, I don't use it very often, only for my lives. I'm not very familiar. So this is self-explanatory. It says practice moderation. This is for the yellow flowers. It says practice moderation. That means that you need to maintain a balance. So we need to be practical in life. We need to be emotional in life, yes, but everything needs to have a balance. Otherwise, if the scales are not balanced, then things can go haywire in your life. When you say practice moderation and ask for help from others, that means there is something that you are not doing right. You're probably going overboard, so you should be taking certain advice from probably some elders or some experts. This is what it seems to me. The next deck, the snow-clad mountains, is live your bliss. Now, when it says there's something better and live your bliss, it means that there is a question in your mind about, do I do this or do I do that? Is this right or is that right? I feel what it's trying to say is you need to go with your heart. Sometimes being practical is very important and listening to your mind is very important. I'm sorry, I'm perspiring because I'm sitting right under the AC and the blower goes right across the room. So, live your bliss, meaning whatever gives your heart peace, you need to listen to your heart. This is what I understand from this. The beach, never judge another. So, when I say recovery, and when I say that you will be able to recover your money, and when it says never judge another, probably that person has, for some reason, delayed the payment, or the doctor has delayed the treatment, or, if it has got to do with health recovery. So, when we are scared about something, a lot of things go into our mind, and 99% of the time, they're all negative out of fear. And that is when we start judging people. But sometimes they could genuinely not be wrong. So do not judge another. I would basically say throw that fear out of your mind, because the three things that a mind does when a person panics is fight, flight, or fight, flight. Yeah, that's fight or flight. Fight, flight. Yeah, two things, fight or flight. So you either fight or you flight, but then fear, you judge. Now, coming to the forest. Love is your energy. If you are single, then at least within the next 4 weeks, you would probably find somebody. That is, if your energy is love, and you need to, if you are scared, if you are upset, if you are lonely, depressed, you need to shift your energy towards love. How do you do that? By living every moment, like it said, live your bliss, living every moment. Because so I have just come back from a forest area, and let me tell you that when you are around nature, the only energy you feel or you see or you experience is love of nature. I mean, trees, they grow. Some are shady, some are just tall, some give fruits. they don't think about what are they gaining from anyone. They just give back to the world. Flowers, oh, you have no idea about the kinds of flowers I have seen. The colors, I could not believe some of them were real flowers. They were so awesome. If I don't know if you've seen those pictures, some of them I had put up on Instagram, and they were so beautiful. Some of them, like there was one flower. So I have to tell you this. I had taken my shivling, green jade shivling with me on my holiday because I've been doing this Mahamrityunjay and a couple of mantras every day. So in my hotel, I set up my little altar and I was doing, and I did not think about flowers. But the day I was to come back to my room the second night, I found this beautiful flower, white, and Shiv likes white. And the fragrance was like from here, I could, smell the fragrance. It was so amazing. And I have to tell you about this flowers. I'll come to that later. So I picked up that one flower. I came to the room and I put it on my shivling while I was doing the puja. For the next 4 days, even though that flower wilted, the whole room, one flower, whole room was fragrant and it was smelling of it. Thank you, Nupur. I haven't yet completed, Nupur. So that is what I mean, that flowers, wildflowers, jungle, I mean, they give you everything they can without even asking for anything in return. So give love, appreciate. There's another video I think I did one video I did there about gratitude and forgiveness, and I have uploaded it. If you've not seen it, please go and see it. In that, I have spoken about the best thing you can do about gratitude is be grateful to the universe for every small thing. And what you do is you go for a walk for at least half an hour, 1 hour today, not today, I mean every day, and you go slow. I'm not talking about the exercise walk. Appreciate every single thing on your path: insect, leaves, flowers, trees, animals, birds, the sounds, the feeling, and thank the universe for that. So that is what this is saying. Love is your energy. You need to shift your energy towards love. If it is fear, if it is hatred, if it is anger, if it is frustration, shift your energy. Love everything. If we can love a deity in a temple and give it our all, why can we not give love to a nature which is live? Okay, coming back to the flowers and the first pile of tarot cards. Okay, let me just go through these comments I've missed. Good evening, Gurbinder. Your interpretation on recovery feels very reassuring as I've been suffering health-wise. I am 100% sure you're going to recover. Okay. I hope you get well soon, DC. Okay. Tube rose. I don't know what rose. I really don't know what rose it was. I'll put up the picture. I'll put some of the pictures up on Twitter if you wish. You can see it. I don't even know the names of most of them. It's in Mahamrityunjay mantra. It's very simple. So I was on this holiday. Although I had taken my books to study, but I didn't study. And I had bought this book at the airport and I just couldn't put it down. I kept reading that book. And in that book, Aghora, part 1, it explained how mantras can cure a person. So try it, find out. And I don't know what your issue is, but there is, if you've seen my quantum physics live with Ritz, he told me about one person who does sadhana in in Rajasthan, and he can cure anybody with any malady within maybe, some short, it depends. I mean, what issue you have. It could be months, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. And my mother went to somebody in near Nagpur. There is a Baba there who also does sadhana. And although I hate it when my mom goes to such Babas and all, but she went there because she took her best friend, like friend for like last 40 years or something. And her friend is unwell. I don't want to say what it was, what it is, but seriously unwell. And my mom was worried about it. So she took her there, and she's actually within a month's time feeling much better. He's just given her some Ayurvedic medicine. Both of these people, they give Ayurvedic medicine. So if you want, you can get in touch with me on WhatsApp. Maybe I can put you on to both of them, and you can find out the address and try it out. Okay, now coming back to this, when I start talking, I just don't stop, Hannah. Tarot. Okay. Okay, so one of the cards is reverse, which is Princess of Cups, Nine of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. I'll just show you the cards. The reason I also, how to be in tune with your intuition. I feel that in my life has already started to change on its own pace. Can you suggest me through your tarot? How to be in tune with your intuition is when your heart, when your mind, when a voice inside your head says something, follow it. Do not ignore it. And if you feel that, it may be your ego talking to you, you can ask the angels to give you a confirmation, and they will give it to you. I'll speak about that when I finish this round, please. No, I've already given this opportunity to ask questions. And in this, a lot of people have asked me for their personal self also. And one question for SSR also. How it applies to SSR, I have no idea, but I will read out the readings, and because I don't know the question. So for the flowers, it is Three of Pentacles. I hope my tarot students are seeing this. I had asked them to join. And if they are here, then I would like you all to come on the panel so that maybe I can ask, maybe you can do some free readings for people. I don't know if they're here. If they're here, they can do it. I wouldn't mind that. Nine of Wands. I will explain what this means. And Princess of Cups reversed. Now, what the flowers section, what that basically means is that there has been a loss of love. You are disappointed with somebody. And or if you're a man, then your woman is highly disappointed with you. And there has been a love loss, and you have been, or that woman has been extremely hurt. This could also mean a minor accident, especially hurting your legs. Now, if I remember, one of the people had asked me about SSR, and they had selected number 1 for SSR. If that is the case, then this was about the girlfriend who did not love, and he being hurt on his legs, beaten up on his legs, and backstabbed. Because if you see, there are arrows here, and there are sticks, and there is something like, I'll show you. You see this? You see this? And do you see this? So if this is about you, you are hurt or there has been an accident, you have been extremely stressed and physically drained, but you're going to get the benefit of it financially, and whatever the hard work that you have put in is. Yes, I have asked Ritz for another session. I'll come to that. Your hard work is going to pay its dividends, even financially, and even being appreciated from your seniors. Whereas if you talk about SSR, then the girlfriend, there was no love, and he was hurt, he was beaten, he was stabbed, he was nailed, his legs were hurt, we all know that. And there has been an exchange of money. There has been an exchange of money between somebody who has ordered this and somebody who's carried it out successfully. So that was for SSR. Now, if you have asked me when, so if there are people who asked me a question of when so and so thing is going to happen. So if that is the question for the flowers, the yellow flowers, then the answer is 3 years. I don't know what your question was. I'm assuming, because I did see some people asking me questions about when. I don't know for which card they selected, but if it was for this yellow flowers, then it is 3 years. Now coming to the snow-clad mountains. So the cards are King of Cups. I don't know why I picked this deck. You know, this is the last time I had done a reading, for last time as in long back, last year when I had done. This card had come up for an old man who was involved, probably involved in this episode of SSR. So anyway, this card has come up. The first is the King of Cups. Then is Four of Pentacles. And then is 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So when it's about yourself, then if this question was regarding you, then this is a time of transition. I'm so sorry, transition for you. Whereas where there's going to be a major shift, and you are in a space where it seems like all your wishes are fulfilled and you're having a great time with your family and your friends, and money flows. But hold on in there, because if you spend for no reason, there may be a time when you will, or unless it's already happened, that you feel the crunch of finances because of something, because of maybe you overspending or something. It could also mean that there was a wedding in the family for which you went out of your way and spent, or took a loan or something, and now you're suddenly wondering how you're going to recover or manage. And coming to the King of Cups, it says that if it is you needing help, then there will be somebody who will come in to help you. But be careful, because this person may seem like he is very loving, very caring, and very helpful, but he may have vile intentions and selfish motives behind all that fake love. Now, when it comes to SSR, I have already answered that question last month, but I will put up a video tomorrow, which I have already recorded about COVID. So I'll get distracted. Just hold on. So when it comes to SSR, there was, like I said, a lot of money exchanged, and the story was about big money. I don't know what your question was about SSR. about Sushant, and if you have selected this, but if you have selected, then let's say that there was big money uh, involved, or rather, the reason for people to do what they had done. And there was a person involved who was greedy for more and wanted to keep all that profit or money for himself. And it was this old man who had vile intentions, who seemed helpful and loving, but was not. Somebody said, I remember, I'm sure even you do, that somebody went and told Sushant uh, that you will end up as Jia Khan or Parveen Bhabi or something like that, and that you are into depression and you need to be treated and taken medicines. So yes, there is a possibility that certain kind of medicines were given in food. So we all know about what that was. Anyway, so coming to the beach. So for all those people who've selected the beach, I have told Ritz about another session. I've been telling him since last 15, 20 days, but he is busy with his interiors about his new office that he's opening. So I think I joined up. No, it's you. You didn't join late. It's okay. What are you missing, Ankit? So I had put up this post on my social media where there was a picture. The picture was about uh, four pictures in it, and you select one of them. So you can, I had mentioned, select if you wish one picture for yourself and one or two, and one picture. If you have a question for Sushant, you could select one pile. So I had mentioned that I will make 4 piles, which I did. I don't know if you've joined from the beginning. And those are the questions that I'm answering right now. So I've already finished with 2. That is the yellow flowers and the snow-capped mountains. And now I am talking about the third pile, which was about the beach. So the third pile has, wow, High Priestess, Knight of Swords, and the World card. That's the universe. Now, when it comes to yourself, it basically means your mother is trying to tell you something, and there may be a visitor. If you are if you're single and your mother is asking you to get married, she may have a proposal for you. And so that flying visit from this person could be the person who your mother probably wants you to get married. Or so I am talking about the man. And if it is a woman, then she is very dominating and business minded and logical, like a man. And this marriage may happen. On the other hand, there is a possibility that if you are an elder woman and a younger man may come into your life, but this is not going to be a long-term affair. It is probably only going to be something like a fleeting affair or a one-night stand. On the other hand, if you're a man, you may end up meeting somebody who's an elder, who's a woman elder to you, maybe much elder to you, and It may be, you may take an attraction to each other. You can read what is written here. Great one of the night of time. So, that being said, um, if you are asking about when, okay, so in this slow clad mountains, I did not answer the question. If you have asked me about the question when, then that question is that answer is this is March, so April, May, June, July. So in July, so 4 months, okay. So that will be 4 months for the snow-clad mountains. Coming to the beach, if you've asked me a question about when, then that should be about 15 days time. 15 days. Now coming to the last one was the forest. So wow, okay, this is the forest has the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the Empress card. You know why I show the cards? Because I'm not the only tarot reader in the world, and there are a lot of people who are also learning tarot. And if I am married, then, ma'am, Amandeep, I don't know what you mean by that. So if you're married, then I don't know which file it is and what you're talking about. So can you be a little bit specific, please? So when I show the cards, people who know tarot and who've learned tarot or who have little knowledge about it, they can interpret and know if what I'm saying is right or wrong. And because I have seen a lot of people commenting and discussing about it on social media, about people showing cards and then saying something else. So I don't do that kind of thing. So whatever I see here, I show, and that is what I talk. I am not doing personal readings of questions. I'm not going to take it here. So when it comes to the forest, so okay, did I speak about the SSR thing? No, I think I forgot. Did I? Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. So, coming back to the beach, if you have asked me a question about Sushant and you have selected the beach, then it means that an elder lady was involved in sending a man to kill and kill Sushant. I don't know what your question was, but this is what I can make out. If you remember the question, you can type it here and I will talk about it. Okay. So, coming to the forest. Now, whoever has selected the forest, there are a lot of choices on your mind and you are confused and you have no idea what to do about it. And you're kind of getting carried away with your frustration and your emotions, and you're not being practical enough. So you need to calm down a little bit, do some meditation or pranayam or grounding if you want, and trust me that bare feet on grass is nothing like it, because when you are walking on sand, mud, grass, uh, there are certain electrons that are passed from Mother Earth to your feet and to your body, which take the energy up and activate your. Somebody was asking me about the intuition. So it balances your chakras and it grounds you, and it's an amazing feeling. I don't know the entire scientific explanation, or rather, let's say that I am not good at remembering what I read or what I hear and reproduce it. So the only thing I remember is it's a beautiful feeling, and it helps you to ground yourself and be practical. It gives you clarity in your mind. So you should do that if you are feeling so confused and you're being carried away by emotions. Because if there are people who you feel are saying something or giving you advice, then these people may actually be like, जिसे हिंदी में कहते हैं आस्तीन का सांप, or they may be people who have selfish motives or negative intentions. Now, this is a point in time in your life where there's a transformation happening, and you're going on from one phase to another, and you are overworked, overburdened, and overstressed. And it seems like I'm working so hard, but why is the money not coming in? And why am I not getting appreciation? And, you may feel like this is going nowhere. I'm just slogging my ass and nothing is coming out of it. But a lot is going to come out of it. You have no clue all that hard work that you have put in, or you have been putting in, or you are putting in, is going to bring rich dividends, and you will be surprised. Also, it may be possible that a lady, either your wife or your mother, or a rich lady, especially whose sun sign is Scorpio, or who has in her chart Venus in Scorpio. So I'm sure you don't know about these details in the charts of people, but I'm just telling you what I see here. So some woman who has this, or a rich woman, is going to be helpful in getting you your due. If you're asking about the question when, so if you've asked me when, then this is April, May. So it's 2 months. 2 months is the time period that this tells me about. If you've asked me the question regarding anything regarding when will so and so happen, so the answer is 2 months. Forest, when? Yes. So that's 2 months. And coming to Sushant. So Sushant had a lot of people around him who seemed to be his friends, were snakes in, or what do you say, foxes in a lion's attire, or a tiger's attire, or a friend's attire. Thank you. Yes, I will, Nupur. I have not really been in touch with news, and I don't know what is happening. I don't really know much what is happening about the Sushant case or about any case. The little bit that I know is what couple of posts that I see on Twitter that people tag me, or it happens to come up on my YouTube. So I don't really know much, but if you ask me questions about Bollywood or Sushant or about something, and somebody, quite a few people have requested me to do certain questions for Kangana. So charming snakes in the grass, right? So I will definitely do questions for Kangana. If they are around, they can ask me. So anyway, coming back to Sushant. So if him, who pretended to be friends, pretended to be loving, but they were not really loving. They gave him the wrong advice, and they gave him, uh, you can say something like slow poison, and he was physically extremely drained and tired and hurt. Now, why do I say this? I I don't know if anybody knows about this. I don't know if anybody has checked or, but I don't know why this card tells me that he may have on his body marks of, being burnt. So वो होता है ना, गरम चीज कोई लेके आपको लगा देता है ऐसे, तो तंग करने के लिए, जलाने के लिए. So just a touch and then it burns. And so I feel somebody scared him, uh, that we will do this for you, do this to you. So see this. Do you see these fire, flames at every juncture? And these are arrows. So those 10 guns that were used, I don't know if you can heat a Sten gun and use somebody on somebody or what. I have no idea, but this definitely tells me, and so this definitely tells me that something heated was probably used on him, or he was scared, that we will do this to you. So his friends have done that, and a lady was involved. Now, this card has come up time and again in all the readings that I have done for Sushant. And I have always said that a rich elder woman was involved who is connected. Now, those who understand tarot will understand why I'm saying this. Who is connected to children. You understood what I said? Who's connected to children. Now, these children could mean NGO of children. These children could mean adrenochrome children. I don't know who Queen of Wands is. I seriously have no idea. So I cannot say if it is yes or no. I don't know if it is Supriya Sule. He will take his... Ma'am, where is SSR now? Okay, let me finish this. So, when I've already answered the question of when, and I have finished the 4 piles. I am only going to keep it aside so that in case somebody happens to ask me a question about this, I am able to answer. So I'm just going to keep it aside and not touch those cards. Okay, now there was something, yes. So there was something that I wanted to tell. What was I going to say? I told you I will speak about it later. And I forgot what I was going to say. It was about the bindi. It was about the flowers. It was about something to do with when I was there. And okay, so anyway, I have been asked to answer certain questions about Kangana. So let me just pull another deck. 1 second. Because of the cushion, due to my fracture, my seat has become higher. Okay. So, somebody who asked me a question on Twitter today itself, asked me about somebody in Kangana's life, is she under threat, or is that person genuine? Because she has some new friend, it seems she is suddenly very close to. I don't know what his name is, and I don't know who this person is, but somebody uh, messaged me on Twitter. So I'm just going to ask quick one or two questions. I think I answered that, Nupur, once, sometime in my readings. So uh, I had, I had a feeling that she is wanting to, uh, but whether it may be possible, so I don't know. Let's find out. So first, I need to find out if her life is in danger, and this person who is in her life now, the new person, I don't know who it is. So the first question is her life in danger? Hmm. So understand one thing. We all know how Sushant has been uh, administered slow poison. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who's Rangoli Chandel. But if that is her sister, no, I'm not talking about her. So I will show you the cards first, and then we will talk about it. Okay. So the first card that fell out is this. Do you see this? Two of Wands. So there is a possibility, and the next pile that fell out was there is a young man, King of Swords, who does visit her often. And this is all about. So I don't know if she is planning to marry him or he wants to marry her. Let's find out. Is it about marriage? There is a possibility. There is a possibility that they may be wanting to get married. And the next card is Page of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Now, you need to see this. Okay, she is isolating herself. So the man does bring love, and it is a karmic relationship, but she has confined herself, or let's say she is only around people. She doesn't meet many people, and she is isolated herself, and she is being very careful about what she eats, I believe. Uh, Also, it is somewhere about finances. There is a possibility that there could be some kind of a financial crunch because of all that she has gone through in the last year. And she somewhere seems to be stuck. So there are people who may try and administer to her how they had administered to Sushant things in food or drinks. So she needs to be very careful. Do you see this face? Do you see this cup? Does this look like that apple that is going to be bitten? Do you remember there was a fairy tale about a woman who bit the apple? I don't know why it reminds me of that, but that is the first feeling that I got. So I'm talking about it. I'll read the comments later. And she is in a space where she feels stuck. Although she's not really stuck, but mentally she's stuck. And now, like I said, that there is a possibility of a marriage. Either he is thinking about it or she is thinking about it, but will this happen? Okay, the cards that came out for one was Six of Swords. Do you see this? Can you make out what does the picture tell you? So I am here to protect you and take you out of this mess is the picture being given. And she's completely in love and besotted. So, but she's going to be cheated. Seven of Swords. So this cheating could also mean that her films or her projects or whatever it is that she is planning to do or that she has been working on may be taken away from her. Or is she going to be cheated in love? And when she finds out that she is cheated, she is going to be very upset. So this, for me, it seems like this person is seeing herself in the mirror and she's not liking that sight. So, okay, now coming to your questions, will Kangana come into politics? Yes, she will. So I'll show you the cards. First card is, will she come into politics? Yes, she definitely has it on her mind too. Right now, whatever is happening, whatever she is doing, that is a learning process and learning period for her. She is getting ready to and learning how to manage herself in politics. Four of Wands is definitely she travels a lot to meet people about this, and she is trying to be very level-headed and balanced. There is a person who is helping her out. You know, this person reminds me of somebody, but I can't take that name. This person is being the good Samaritan and helping her out as far as learning about politics goes. So yes, there is a possibility, but she has a lot of hard work to do before she actually gets into it. Now coming to your questions. So one was coming into politics. I've already answered that. Has she compromised with an anti-nationalist or Bollywood in the background for her movie? Why would you ask that? I don't think she will do that. No, okay, let me ask. Do you have any reason, any logic for asking me that question, or it is just out of thin air? This prediction was before done about marriage, and which is just to ruin her. Okay, I don't know what prediction you're talking about, but this is exactly what I have seen here, and I am not aware about that prediction. So when has she compromised with? I have not. Okay, I'll use this deck. Has she compromised with an anti-nationalist or Bollywood in the background for her movie? I doubt she will do anything like that. So the reason I put that card back is I had not noticed that I had picked up the entire deck reversed. So, no, I don't think so. It is not that she has compromised with anti-nationals or Bollywoods, uh, but it's not that she is compromised. She would willingly hand them over to law. That is what I feel. I mean, if you can make out from this, she, I think, would love justice. This is what I feel. Hi, Pavitra. I am fine. Recovering still. This is the same cards almost that you did in one live when you were doing for Sushant, Arnab and Kangana. Okay. I don't even remember about it. I've done so many lives. I don't know in which live I've said what. But okay. Well, if that means if I did it then, and if that is what it came, and right now it's come again, so that means her life is still probably in danger. If it's not life, then maybe her mental state of mind or her work, or she may be stressed out. You said the exact same thing. Then that is really sad. I wish I knew how to get in touch with her so I could warn her, but I really don't know. And last time when I had done the reading, the only thing I remember is that I had said that her life is in danger, and I tried to warn her on Twitter. I tried to get in touch with her team and everybody, messaging them, inboxing them, but nobody really bothered to get back to me. So I really can't do much about it. Word for word, you said she should be careful about food and that she encounter heartbreak and this. Oh, that's sad. Her picture with Sanjay Dutt in Bangalore or somewhere recently. So Nupur, you have to understand one thing. No, I don't think that picture was with Sanjay Dutt. It was not. Yes, there was a picture with Sanjay Dutt in Bangalore, but it was not recent. That is quite a few months back. But you have to understand that at the end of the day, she is in this industry and she's working. And she has to be politically correct, or she has to be cordial with some people with whom she's not yet taken panga. And she may have had some, maybe friendly relations with people. Or, somebody like Sanjay Dutt is her, may have been her mentor or something. I have no idea, but I'm just saying. So that picture had nothing to do with this. No. It was reported that she has signed for a Netflix movie project. Okay, I don't know about that. I think they're talking about Kangana and Ekta. No. Kangana had a picture with Sanjay Dutt in Bangalore. I remember I saw it a few months back. KK, Vibhor has tweeted that Kangana gained profit of 2,000 or 5,000 crores. When did he do that? I don't know. Has he? Has she? Okay, if she has gained a profit, now 2,000 or 5,000 crores. Now you have to understand one thing, that if Vibhor has said that profit, that word profit, Kangana gaining profit, could mean 10,000 things. If I have not read that tweet, so I don't know what you're talking about, but it could mean 10,000 things. It could mean that she gained a profit from work. It could mean she gained a profit to keep quiet and not push this further. It could mean that whatever issues she had with the Maha government, she tried to settle that, and maybe, after all, at the end of the day, it was her office, her home, her business, her work. It's her life. What else does she have in her life? So I don't know what this is about, but let me ask, has she gained a profit? So the card is Emperor reversed. So when it says Emperor, it means a yes. But when it says reversed, it means no. Now, it means a yes and no. That means the earlier card being Hanged Man, it means that there is a twist to the story. That means this is not 100% true that Kangana has gained a profit in, deferring sides. So there is more to the story. Now, the Emperor card could mean politicians. So she um, probably has had some discussion or contract, or I wouldn't say contract, but or maybe a verbal contract, or some kind of a settlement with a politician. What that is, we really don't know. So it seems like money, there is a romantic relationship involved here about this whole thing, this money and everything. Why? I'll tell you. Ace of Pentacles, Lover's card, and Seven of Pentacles, which basically is trying to say that there is a romantic relationship involved, and she has probably invested money and she is keeping patient. So for her, it is an investment. Now, it is possible that she could have probably paid or been given money to make a film. Is that, if what I'm thinking, is that right or wrong? Is she... Yes, I think it is about work. Three of Pentacles. So her work has been appreciated. She's already got an award, right? And she is appreciated to a level where she is like, she's got an award, and this just shows how famous she is. She's shining like the sun, let's say. And you remember this card? I had done a reading on Sandeep Fogart's channel, and this card had come up for Sushant. And again, I got the same feeling right now that she may have paid money to find out or do some investigation so she could work on her project. So it is more than what we are thinking, or you are thinking, or okay, what did I miss here? You did it for Arnab. Yes, I did it for Arnab. That I remember. Yes. Yes, I did. That I remember. Arnab's reading, I remember. Could be gardenia. What is gardenia? No, the flower? I don't know. I'll show you the picture. Arnab and Kangana both can be given something in their food. See, why for Kangana it is easy is because she has a lot of new people around her. Although she's trying to be very careful about what she eats, she is being careful. This card says she's trying to be very careful, but it is easy because she has people around her, people coming and going, meeting new people, unless she has a bodyguard or somebody tasting the food constantly for her and all. But there are certain things which you will not be able to make out. With Arnab, I don't think it's that easy, unless I don't think it's that easy, because Arnab, I don't know if he's such a social guy to go and meet anybody and everybody and sit and eat and drink with them. So I don't think it's very easy with Arnab. Never heard Vibhor saying that. Okay, I don't know about it myself. Gained profit for the Netflix movie project. See, this is exactly what I just said. Possible. So where is SSR Rebirth as per Ritz, and he will take revenge? I recently, somebody sent me a link about who's that Huff Paranormal. So somebody sent me his link where he did a recent conversation with Sushant, and in that he said, so a lot of people are confused whether Huff Paranormal is genuine or not. And they've asked me also. So let me tell you one thing. It is true that you can talk to spirits, and these boxes are made specifically for that. So I had read a book. I don't clearly remember who it was, whether it was Louis Hay or Doreen Virtue. I think it was Louis Hay. I'm missing. मेरी याददाश्त कमजोर हो गई है थोड़ी, तो मुझे I read it long back, and this is when I had just started getting into tarot and all, and I was reading a book, and I read, I think it was Louis Hay, and she was mentioning about how she uses a box to go and check out places which are haunted and talk to spirits there. And there are people who can actually directly talk to spirits. So if Huff Paranormal or anybody who is doing this, there are some Indian people also who are doing it and uploading videos. If they're saying it, most probably they are genuine and they are right. This is what I think. Now, if Huff Paranormal can connect with spirits, then he doesn't need a box, because there are people, for example, like Praful, who had come on my show. You remember we did Access Bar Conscious Healing. He spoke about that. So he can literally speak. There have been times I have spoken. Ritz can speak. My son can see them. And so there is another person I know in Hyderabad. She can see spirits. She can speak to them. There is another lady here in Mumbai, in Khar. She can speak to spirits and she can see them. She doesn't need a box. But why these people use a box is to record it so that you can hear it. Because, even if they record the presence of a spirit, you're not going to be able to see and hear them. So the reason they do that is only so that y'all can hear it. So, okay, coming back to the topic, Huff had mentioned that he has not yet taken birth. But if I remember right, I had done one session last time, or maybe before that, where I had said that what did I say? Does any of you remember? Significance of jade shivling. I'll come to that. So has SSR taken rebirth? I don't think, because generally soul takes rebirth once in a century maybe. So no, it's going to take a long time for him to take a rebirth. So here is the star card, the world card, and the Four of Cups. So no, he's not yet taken rebirth, because a soul, after the way he's been treated, he's obviously so disillusioned by the world and people. I doubt he would want to take rebirth so soon and again. So right now he is just enjoying himself as an angel, and no, I don't think he's taken rebirth as yet. Will he take revenge? I don't think SSR is the kind of person to take revenge, but the universe will definitely take revenge, because karma doesn't forgive anyone. Universe. So it's not that universe actually, वो बोलते हैं ना, चित्रगुप्त बैठ के हिसाब किताब लिख रहा है और वो जिसके जितने कर्म है उसके हिसाब से उनको सजा देते हैं. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता है. कुछ भी नहीं होता है. It's just that where there is an action, there is a reaction. To put it very simply, if you are going to throw a stone up in the air, okay, supposing it's raining, and you've taken a stone, like you throw a stone in the river, so you thought, okay, it's raining, let me put throw a stone above. it's going to come and land on your head and it's going to hurt you. So where there is an action, there is a reaction. So you cannot stop that from happening. Even if you put it in the water, you did that action in that still water, ripples are going to form, and from where the stone has fallen, it will start from there and round and round and round, and the ripples will form and come probably close to where you are. So where there is an action, there is a reaction. That is the universal law. So I don't think SSR will take a revenge, but the card I picked has come. It's Queen of Swords. So he may be born as a woman. And yes, there will be revenge. Wow. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Magician. He will take revenge. Maybe not in the manner these people have, because that will be like creating karma again. Maybe in some other manner. But let's not focus on revenge right now. Is there a significance about jade shivling? You mentioned it. My brother is a Shiv Bhakt. So, I love my crystals. And everywhere I go to buy a crystal, everywhere I've gone, I've always found a amethyst Ganpati, a rose quartz Ganpati, I did not find any other gods in crystals. So luckily, when I went to Scotland 3 years back, I found a labradorite Buddha. And it is so beautiful. So, the way it shines, labradorite has colors of peacock feather, blue, green, and all. And it shines, light falling from different angles, it gives a different look. And eventually, then I found one green jade shivling. I don't know how to show it. It's there. I don't know if you can see it. That is my green jade shivling. And so I got that shivling, and I am a Shiv Bhakt or a Durga Bhakt. So I couldn't find a Durga. I would have loved to, especially in pyrite. But I got a green jade shivling and I was very happy. Now, green jade is about love. The green color is about divine love. Green jade basically is a stone which is used, and this is dark green, which is used to attract divine love. When I say divine love, it's not the romantic kind of love, it's God's love. So to attract pure love from people also. So when if you've been there for my healing videos, I've always spoken about surrounding yourself with green light. Sorry. So that is the reason, and I'm a lover of Shiva. For me, he is my, like I tell him, tu hi mera pita, tu hi mera pati. So for me, he is my everything. And having a green jade shivling is like love from Shiva types. So I use that. If you want to gift him, you are welcome to do that if you can find one. If you can't find one, you can probably order one. There are places which do that. Okay, I missed a lot of comments here. There is another lady who mentions through her readings that Sushant Singh repeatedly asks us all to be strong, as a truth will be unveiled which will be difficult to digest. So if so, what could it be? Yes, even I have said this a long time back, that Sushant Singh, if you remember, I think I was doing a reading on an eclipse in Jan, I think. And I had done that deck, messages from the spirits. And I had picked out a card as a message from Sushant. And this is exactly what came in that card. that have patience and, right now just calm down and take a back seat, as in, don't be so actively involved. And that is the reason I took a back seat eventually. And don't be so actively involved, and truth will unfold itself eventually. And yes, it will be difficult to digest. If so, what could it be? Let's wait and watch. I have already spoken about uh, a lot about Sushant Singh's death and his murder, and also about in the live where I did about whether is he alive or not, and everybody misunderstood, thinking that I'm saying that yes, he is alive, whereas every card, just like how I did the Emperor card just now, which came reversed, this similarly most of the cards had come reversed, and it gave me a 50-50 answer, or it gave me a yes and no answer. There's a particular way you read the reversed cards. So anyway, never mind. So that's why I took a back seat. Would I be able to clear? I've already finished the personal questions in that four things that I have done. D, if you had selected one of those pictures, then I think you should go back and see the video and you will get your answer. Every time Sushant's name comes up or even a mention of him, the body shivers and feels like a personal loss. Yes, I agree. Karma will strike. You bet it will. Can you please give guidance card or clarify? Do more for card forest if possible, please. I've already explained so much in detail. Tell me one other person who does this. Ma'am, YouTuber name Dil Se Dil Tak is saying that Lata Mangeshkar and Dilip Kumar is involved in murder. Is it true? Lata Mangeshkar and Dilip Kumar, who is this YouTuber and why are they saying it? कहां से कहां पहुंच जाते हैं यार? लता मंगेशकर एंड दिलीप कुमार क्यों करेंगे ये सब? कोई वजह तो होनी चाहिए. One of the person having video on him has a 3-or. 3-or. What do you mean 3-or? One of the person having video on him as, I didn't understand that, Reggie. Sorry, a 3-part video. Okay, one of the person having has a 3-part video. She mentioned he was reborn as a baby girl in Canada but died in a few weeks. Presently, he's reborn again in northern part of India. Yes, somebody did say that, I believe. But no, I don't think. So if he has born, then the cards that I picked could mean that he has died. But right now, he is not alive in a body. Have you seen any new ad of Rohan Rai, and how is he roaming freely being a crime suspect? So it means CBI is sold because up till now, a single arrest criminals roaming freely, CBI making bad image of India. No, I don't believe in this. I'll tell you why. It's by Christella in 3 parts. Okay, I have not seen that, but there was one question that I was going to ask. Yes, Lakshmi, I have also heard that. Actually, that was one video which Vibhor had done long time back, in which he had mentioned not really him, not really that name, but he had mentioned the wife. And yeah, I have heard that. In fact, Vibhor has said that now, that is last year. But this is something I had heard many years back also. So, I don't know. So, okay, coming to this. Doesn't make any sense to me, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, you are right. There is a possibility. I am just going to put the cards again so I can do, use the whole deck properly. So, when you say that Sushant Singh said that you will not be able to digest the reality, maybe this is the reality that I am not able to digest. सारे सवाल एक ही दिन में पूछ लोगे, दोबारा ना आऊं मैं अपने लिए भी, सुशांत के लिए भी. Okay, so you took some names. You took some names about some people being involved. Probably involved is what somebody said. Somebody, I mean, I don't know who said that, but you said somebody has said that two people are involved, and I am having difficulty in believing that they are. But apparently, there is a possibility. This is the card that I got, the first card, which is why I took out so many cards to confirm if I am right. So when you say that I've not seen the new ad of Rohan Rai. If there is one, please send me that link on Twitter or Insta. And I don't know if he is a crime suspect. If he is roaming free, I have no idea. But if you say that CBI is sold because not a single arrest has been made, I think you need to check that, because see, about this one police officer who was arrested because of that car and bomb and 5 cars found and staying in 5-star hotel and all of that, because of which another inspector or whatever he was removed or transferred from his post. So first of all, his transfer apparently was planned. It is not something new. The fact that it is happening now, maybe it happened before it was supposed to happen, so he's all worked up, or this is all an eyewash in front of the public about him being transferred. This is what I've been told. But the fact that this has opened up possibility of arresting people and possibility of the agencies investigating into these people's affairs, the main culprits. एक कड़ी निकलेगी ना, वो एक धागा खींचो ना, बाकी सारी कड़ियां अपने आप खुलती जाएंगी. So if you're saying that the CBI is sold, I don't know if it is sold, but I don't think that the CBI is not doing anything or the NIA is not doing anything. No. So I pulled a card, is CBI sold? My card said that no, they're not sold. So they are doing their work. Only maybe they're doing it slowly and in a manner so that एक बार किसी को अरेस्ट कर लिया या पकड़ लिया ना, तो उसके बाद उसे बेल का या छूटने का मौका नहीं मिलना चाहिए. उसके सारे प्रूफ और सबूत वो ठीक से जमा कर सके उसके खिलाफ, ताकि वो फिर एक बार अंदर गया तो बस अंदर. Is also heard that, okay, ma'am, please tell about ad and Bollywood industry future. क्या करनी है? Who is bothered about Bollywood industry future? If we boycott Bollywood, do you really think they have a future? CBI may have given him a long rope. Exactly. That's what I mean. Advertising industry and Bollywood future, not interested. Maybe kabhi zarurat padi to dekhenge. Why would Exactly. This is what I was thinking. But there is a possibility, I believe. See, kya hota hai na? Some people are not directly involved, but somewhere down the line, that thread goes right back to certain people, which we are not aware about. So, I don't know. Is this the shock SSR wanted us to wait for? Possible. Sorry, everyone, for divulging, but I have to ask Giniji. Yeah. So, when I was a small baby, to answer your question, D, I was very small. Since then, my dad had wonderful hair, long hair. And I used to love his hair. So I used to always want to grow my hair, and my mom had chopped my hair once because वो रोज स्कूल जाते टाइम 2 चोटी करनी पड़ती है. तो तब से I became very possessive about my hair. I always was. And also what happens is, the longer the hair, they say that the stronger your intuition, because somehow hair has got to do with your third eye. And you notice sometimes your hair has static in winter. When you wear certain clothes, your hair sticks to it, and it sticks, there's static. And so that is, it seems, that's what I've read. I read this book on my holiday, Aghora. And in that also it's written, this is the third time I'm reading it, that the longer the hair, the stronger the intuition. So, boss, I don't like to cut my hair. And anyways, hair is the beauty of a woman, or rather the beauty of the woman lies in her hair. So, in fact, anyway, let's not talk about my hair now. What I do for my hair, okay. So I used to, not anymore, but neem powder, tulsi powder, and I used to mix this and make a pack with dahi or lassi and apply it in my hair. You can condition it with honey. That's what I used to do sometimes. I oil it at least twice a week, which is very important because when you massage your nerve endings that are in your Sahasrara chakra, and so when you actually do a massage, it needs to be proper. So I actually learned how to massage my hair. That gives blood flow because we are always standing. So blood is always going down. It needs to go up to the scalp. So you give a good massage. कहाँ से कहाँ आ गई मैं? That is what I do for my hair. And yeah, and I make oil at home. I make hair oil at home. I used to do that for a long, long time. The other thing that I used to do, अभी तो कभी time ही नहीं मिलता. I used to soak shikakai amla at night, boil it in the morning, crush it, and then use that water, Rita water for washing, and shikakai amla for conditioning my hair. So I've done that for years and years. So that's what I used to do for my hair. Another thing is, yeah, of course, hair oil I used to make at home. अभी भी कभी कभार बना लेती हूँ, बहुत मेहनत लगती है. You know, coconuts, fresh coconuts को तोड़ के, उसका milk निकाल के, उसको boil करके, उसके अंदर herbs दुनिया भर के डाल के, you know, boil करना उस oil को, and then उसको strain करना, बहुत मेहनत है. So when I used to make it, it used to be like one bottle which used to last me. I used to mix little other oils in that. Hi, I am okay. I'm fine, Preeti. अब बैठे बैठे मेरी back दुखने लग गई है. Turkey has been named in the V. Now, who is this Turkey? I don't know who is that. I don't know who that is. अच्छा, I missed some comments. कहाँ गया? Hi, Manju. May you come daily, ma'am? Golden or platinum frame and you cross million. कहाँ आते हैं million subscribers? जब विभोर आता है चैनल पे तो आ जाते हैं 10-15 हजार. उसके अलावा नहीं आते. I've put up recent videos, so many videos about things people had asked me questions about. Hardly 55 views and 40 views. It's okay, doesn't matter. May you, okay, so this was a very small time case, means in short period it can be solved because big people are involved. No, it was not a short case. I am glad it is taking time. Paula Fogart. Okay, I don't know if you're related to Sandeep Fogart, but I am glad it is taking time because, how do I explain? खीर ना अंगीठी पे जो बनती है ना, या लेट्स से दाल मखनी धीमी आंच पे अंगीठी पे जो बनती है ना, उसके टेस्ट में और कुकर की सीटी देख के तेज आंच पे जो दाल मखनी बनती, दोनों में फर्क होता है. दोनों को हजम करने में फर्क होता है. वो खीर जो बनेगी ना, उसमें फर्क होगा. जब वो देर लगा रहे हैं, when they're taking time, I hope it's okay, I'm talking in Hindi. When it's taking time, so that means they're trying to go to the depth of the issue so that they can pull out the complete proof and the leader or the mastermind behind this whole saga. ऊपर से अगर 4 लोगों को पकड़ना होता ना, तो जिसने गोली मारी किसी भी 2-4 को पकड़ के अंदर कर देते कि इसने मारा है, उनको पैसे खिला देते. If they had to do it, they could have done that. If they're taking time, that means they're really doing their job. So don't worry. Thank you, Devi. Hi, Trupti. Sometimes we are made to believe SSR is alive and sometimes he's not. This really breaks my heart. What's the truth? I do have a lot of respect for you, ma'am. Please clarify. Hi, Bhagwan. ये एक ही सवाल नहीं करना था मुझे. I did one video on whether he is alive or not. और दुनिया पीछे पड़ गई मेरे को. मतलब they trolled me so badly. And then when I said that no, he is not alive, then they again started, targeting me. Don't ask me this question. I will pick a card, but I'm not going to answer it. अभी तो जिंदगी में सीधा जवाब दे दिया करो. See what I got, strength and justice. सीधा जवाब देते ही नहीं है मेरे कार्ड्स इस आंसर इस क्वेश्चन का. So you have to understand one thing. Tarot cards don't know the difference between Sushant Singh in his body or Sushant Singh in another body. If you ask, is Sushant Singh alive? He could be in another body, which I've already said, I don't think he is. And it is a possibility that Sushant Singh's soul is alive, na? So I don't know what they mean. I don't want to tackle these questions. Forget it. Whether he's alive or not. Understand one thing. Forget about what anybody says. Let's for a while use our logic. We have seen his body. We have seen his family who's done the cremation. Let's just go by that. Even if he is alive, he's not going to come in front of the public. Because if he is alive and he is saying, showing that he is dead, that means he wants to die as Sushant Singh in front of the public. Then why rake this issue? He's not going to come, in front of the public. And if he's dead, then he's dead. I mean, don't get into all that. Just accept logic, be practical sometimes. I know, मेरा भी दिल बहुत बार करता है कि वो जिंदा हो. और पिछली बार जब मुझे, I've said this 1,000 times, but okay, I'll see it for the one last time. When Vibhor came back from jail and when he was here, right here, and he told me that he is alive, Sheena was here, she told me he's alive. I said, no, bullshit, I don't believe it. But when he went live on YouTube and said that he's alive, I thought maybe he genuinely has a reason to say that. And maybe he's met, but जब कोई proof ही नहीं आ रहा है और कुछ आगे नहीं हो रहा है, तो that is the reason I had done the video, not to say that he is alive, but to find out if he is alive. And my cards unfortunately gave me 50-50 answers even that day and even today. So I don't want to get into that. He has been assassinated. He has been killed. It's really shocking, but good cleaning India is important. Yes. Ginny, can you do a card on Disha? That is she dead or alive? Of course she's dead. Wasn't her body found on the road and wasn't she taken to the hospital? I don't know why this question of somebody dying and somebody coming up alive keeps coming up. I'm not answering that question. What about him, Devi? P opened up Pandora's box. I know. Will Vora committee reports come out and criminal get arrested? You know how many lawyers? This is so funny. I don't know if you've seen those. Okay, I forgot. I can send the link in case anybody wants to come online and talk. So I had done certain shows with lawyers about laws of laws of expression, and one on women's rights and all that. I had gotten in touch with at least 6 lawyers, asking them, requesting them to come and tell us about the Vora committee report. Nobody is willing to do it. So will the Vora committee report come out? I don't know. You changed my life, Kavita. Did I? Okay, I don't know how, but I hope it was in a good way. Have you seen the photo of letter where Sajid Nadirwala wrote a letter to Home Minister to remove Sushant sir body picture from internet? Why Disha fake news theory was shown like Divya Bharti's death? No, I did not see that letter. I have not seen that picture. So that says a lot about this person if he sent that letter to the Home Minister. दाऊद इब्राहिम बोले तो अपन को भी सुशांत भाई के लिए जस्टिस चाहिए. Sorry, there was a network issue. मतलब देखो ना क्या वो कहाँ गया वो दाऊद इब्राहिम. Yesterday I got a message. I was checking my YouTube channel and I got a message from Mukesh Ambani. Sorry, there was a network issue. And he had written something. मतलब तुम लोग क्या रोज रोज नाम लेके आ जाते हो, कभी मुकेश अंबानी, कभी उद्धव ठाकरे, कभी दाऊद इब्राहिम. अच्छा, दे नीड टू बी इन्वेस्टिगेटेड क्या दाऊद भाई? चल अपन दोनों मिलके करते हैं. आजा, कब आ रहा है? शक्ल भी दिखा दे, कभी लिंक भेजा है, आजा ऑनलाइन ले. ओके, टोनी आनंद. Was the Lata Didi singing song on 8 June? Ekta Kapoor's party and Dilip Kumar was dancing. I can't believe. Are you serious? I was not aware about that. Possible hai, boss. हाँ, but that doesn't mean that. ये क्या क्या होता है यार इस इंडस्ट्री में. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. अच्छा, I've sent the link. Is anybody coming live? ये कमेंट पढ़ते पढ़ते थक गई हूँ. सामने आके बात करो ना. It's about 1990 bomb blast and Sharat was responsible for the escape. Whose escape? Whose escape was he responsible for? 1990. 1990 bomb blast. Okay. Thank you, Debjani. It's stuck. Yes, I was stuck. I freezed. There is a chance of second lockdown. Sunday night say in Bombay there is a lockdown, but only for the night. मतलब मेरे को नहीं ये समझ में आया. People are going out on a Saturday night to party and to meet, and a Saturday night is the most happening night around here, and the lockdown has been imposed on Sunday night and at night when people are generally at home, not in the day. तो ये lockdown कुछ मेरी समझ में नहीं आया, unless there is some other activity that they plan to do when people are in the house. I don't know. Okay, network issue is ये question हर बार आ जाता है लक्ष्मी. I have answered that question. So I have always said that I will never ask that question about the family. मुझे ना एक when I checked on YouTube on my phone, I got a message from Vibhor. I don't know कहाँ गया वो message. मुझे ऐसे लगा कि शायद विभोर ने कुछ मैसेज किया है, and it was here saying that join my channel. हाँ, join my YouTube platform to reconnect. I don't know why it didn't show up here. So I will see. दाऊद इब्राहिम के कमेंट नेटवर्क खराब दिया. See, exactly. So talking about the family, I have always said that, see, I have a lot of respect for Sushant, and I have never thought or felt that his family is involved, and I want to give him Sachin Vaze aa gaya. Aja bhai. One sec, Sachin Vaze. If you're not going to put on your video and your audio, I am not going to add you. भाग गया. So कैसे कैसे सैंपल आ जाते हैं. तो so I don't want to ask a question even if they may be involved. I would not like to believe that, and I would not like to, if they are not involved, I would not like to hurt Sushant by asking that question. So can I come and ask you the divine intervention question about the star? What star divine intervention are you talking about, Parth? I've sent my link. Anybody is welcome to join. Night curfew. I know, stupid night curfew. I don't think that makes any sense. Divya Bharti died after 1 month of bomb blast. Oh, and her maid Marita died after 1 month of her death. There is a connection. Yes, there is a connection. That much I know, but I did not know that Divya Bharti died after 1 month of the blast. That I was not aware. although I was right here in Mumbai at that time. Vora committee report Pawar responsible for escape of the culprits. I don't know. Or if possible, can you do it alone, or I'll be not able to talk fluently. Do what alone, Parth? I don't know what you're talking about. Vibhor is coming live at 11:30. So I just got a message on, I think it was a private message, private chat. No. Okay, so I got a message on this. Which new phone did you buy? I didn't buy any new phone. Old phone है, Galaxy J6. मेरे बेटे का पुराना फोन है, वही ठीक करके यूज कर रही हूँ. पहले उसका दूसरा फोन यूज किया, अभी ये यूज कर रही हूँ. आई डिडंट बाय एनी न्यू फोन. मैम सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग करनी किससे है? Sometimes I love the questions you all ask. Vibhor doing live on SSR Sisters. Fantastic. So if he is doing a live at 11:30, it's already 11:30. देख लेते हैं, ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं. उसने रिक्वेस्ट तो भेजी है. आई थिंक 11:30 हो गए. 2 घंटे से कर रही हूँ मैं लाइव. ओके, आई डिडंट रियलाइज दिस, बट देन आई थिंक आई शुड shut because it's too late. I've not had my dinner. And could you please check whether there was a divine intervention or something happened up there in the God's world for Sishan between 8 June to 14 June? Vibhor standard time. I don't know. I've not seen any of his lives. I've just seen some snippets on Twitter. So, and I must say he's doing a very good job. I loved the live he did yesterday about some call records and all that. So what did you ask me? Divine intervention. Amandeep Kaur. हाँ, विभोर का स्टैंडर्ड टाइम ना, ये मेरा टाइम सोने का होता है, बट आज सैटरडे इसलिए बैठी हूँ बिकॉज नोबडी इज होम. Otherwise, when I'm doing a live, my children get fed up because then I keep telling them, आवाज नहीं करना, चुप करो. Is Modi clone? People are saying, no. No. कहाँ से थियरीज लेके आते हैं लोग. Ma'am, where were you when Divya Bharti died and what was your age? What do you think? Oh, वो कौन से साल में हुआ था? 1990. 1990 I was 23 years old, and I got married and I used to live in Muradabad. And in 1990, I had come to Mumbai for my son's treatment. My elder son, I had come for his treatment. Yeah, you're right. Sunday night curfew, वही तो, इसीलिए तो I laughed, Manna. 93. Acha, no, somebody wrote 1990. The blasts happened in 1990, it was written. So 93 I was in Mumbai. So 1990, I came back to Mumbai for my son's treatment. Then I had to go back, like to find out with the doctor what is to be done. I had to go back, and 1992, I shifted to Mumbai from Muradabad. So I can get my son's treatment done here, schooling done here. And he used to go to the Spastic Society of India at Reclamation, which was run by Meetu Alur, where most of the children were spastic. Her own daughter is. But later on, I don't know what happened, that she started admitting all kinds of children, is what I have heard. Varun said that CDR is fake, as Nasif is an entrepreneur, not a secret agent or working like that. Amandeep, I would like to know, first of all, how genuine is Varun? So I asked about the phone because you mentioned, right, that my phone has been clashed and I need to buy a new phone as soon as possible. My phone had. Then I factory resetted the phone. पार्थ तो भी क्या क्या सवाल पूछता है, वो भी ऐसे यहाँ पे प्लेटफॉर्म पे. uh, I restarted, factory resetted the phone and all that, and now it's working. तो वो कभी चल पड़ता है, कभी वो बंद हो जाता है, होता रहता है. पुराना फोन है ना. Check the answer of that question, please. You had son that time. At what age did you marry? Okay. So coming to questions about me, I was born in 1967. I got married in 1988. I had my son. So I was married in September on 1988, and my first son was born in September 1989. My second son was born in 1994 after 5 years, because I was very scared to have another child. Scared because, the first son is spastic. So, Parth, to answer your question, whether there was some spiritual intervention between 8th and 14th of June for Sushant, some kind of justice needed to happen. Check the card and the picture properly, okay? See what it says. And now this is the page of wands, a woman, but it looks very similar to the strength card. So I will take it as a strength card turned into page of wands. So something to do with and divine intervention. Definitely yes, some kind of divine intervention has happened. Now, whether that divine intervention has happened on this side or that side, I don't know. So can't say everything is confusing about Nasif. He showed his information on Google. I don't know about Nasif. Wasn't you shocked and sad listening? Young talented actress died suddenly that time, weren't? Yes, I was. And I was so, see, you have to understand, 1993, I was what, 25 years old? 24, 25? And 24, something like that. And मैं अपनी जिंदगी की उधेड़बुन में थी, because my son is a first son, he's a spastic and everything. And I used to love Divya Bharti. I used to really like her. So, and I used to live like what? Half a kilometer away from her, or maybe 1 kilometer away from her, where Divya Bharti used to live in Warsaw. I used to live just close by on Yari Road. And when I came to know this, I was shocked. I was very shocked. The only thing I remember is the first thing when I heard that she was married to this some नाडियाड वाला प्रोड्यूसर और somebody, I don't know कौन था वो, फिरोज था, साजिद था, कौन था, मुझे इतना उस वक्त I was never really much into Bollywood. So किसी से उसकी शादी हुई है and वो ऊपर से गिर गई and she was drunk and she fell, and the first thought that came to me at that time, because my intuition has always been very good since I was a child, small baby. My first thought was, this is not a suicide. She has been pushed. At that time, there were stories about Divya Bharti's mother pushing her into film line, and maybe even she being involved. I have no idea what is true or not. But at that time, what I had heard people talk, and honestly speaking, if I have to be very honest, even at 35, I was like a kid. I had not seen the world. I had not ventured out. I was closed. पहले डैड के अंडर मतलब होम प्रोटेक्शन, फिर हस्बैंड की फैमिली, फिर हस्बैंड एंड complete housewife 24/7 only in the house, looking after my baby, very busy with my house, and मुझे दुनिया की कोई खबर नहीं थी. दुनिया में क्या होता है, क्यों होता है. 30-35 तक I was mentally I was a child. Emotionally I was a child. So I really didn't know कि दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है. मैं अपनी दुनिया में रहती थी. So you are very courageous. About what? Okay, I think I missed. मैं बह गई अपनी बातों में. Please first don't forget to give the disclaimer that I'm not saying that there was a divine intervention. If the answer is yes, my cards are saying that, otherwise right how some people are. Like I said, Parth, don't play games with me. What I'm saying is there was a divine intervention, but was the divine intervention on this side or that side of the fence? I did not ask, I will not ask, and I do not know. How many decks of cards do you have? Oh, मैंने कभी गिरे नहीं. मतलब 15-20 कुछ होंगे. I think है 15-20 तो कम से कम होंगे. I have a doubt they didn't kill SSR so that there should not be any arrest of big VIP people. Okay, logic. Let's use logic. They didn't kill SSR so that there should not be an arrest. Then why isn't SSR in front of us? And if they are avoiding arrest of people by hiding SSR, it's not going to be possible. These questions will come up. So that does not make sense. I know Sajid Nadiadwala, like you're saying, Manda, but at that time, I wasn't even sure whether it was Firoz or Sajid, because for me, both of them are the same. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right about Divya Bharti and her mother. I know you still won't agree that he is alive, but can you once check for me that does his father know कि मेरा बेटा सही सलामत है? सुधरेगा नहीं पार्थ. Which one are you using right now? You mean the deck? Are you asking me about the deck? Which one are you using right now? So what do you mean by which one am I using right now? I am using this, the manga tarot. I am using Angel Answers. I am using, this is called the Hermetic Tarot. This is the Indian tarot deck. This tarot deck, I don't remember the name. So right now, these are what I have in front of me. Deck with Japanese, that's manga tarot. Sridevi and Madhuri Dixit were jealous of Divya. She was outside and got stardom of small age when she was getting future 14 movies after her death. There was party on Jitendra where Sridevi was entertaining. Okay, I don't know about that, but it could be true. I do definitely know that she shot to fame like this because of her film Divana. And yes, people were jealous of her. वंडर बोले तो अपन को मालूम ये दिव्या को किसने मारा. तो भिड़ू सामने आके बोल ना दाऊद, इतना डरता काय को है. लिंक भेजा ना तेरे को, फटती है क्या तेरी? तो अपना नाम बदल दे. दाऊद इब्राहिम किसी के बाप से नहीं डरता. मेरे से डरना तो बहुत दूर की बात है. आया बड़ा Paula. Madhuri was outsider too, yes. But once they become big, they don't realize. Tell us about Madhuri and her connection with crime. Sorry. You should see an interview of Divya where she was in awe of Sridevi. Yeah, I know when new people come, that happens. But these, once these people become famous, so see, basically, even Sridevi was an outsider. Even Madhuri was an outsider. Everybody was an outsider. किसी के बाप का थोड़ी है बॉलीवुड, कोई पैदा थोड़ी हुआ था. This is nonsense. But it is only Prithvi Raj Kapoor who started this, or Nasir Hussain. Nasir Hussain and Prithvi Raj Kapoor and Sehgal and all those people, Ashok Kumar and all, they were the original people who started off their career in Bollywood, and their descendants joined. But other than that, everybody is an outsider. ओके, अब अगर ना कोई आने नहीं वाला ना बात करने, तो मैं तो जा रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे लगी है भूख. सैटरडे नाइट को भूखे मत सुलाओ मुझे. एसएसआर वाज इन ऑ ऑफ एसआर के. हाँ होता है. Yes. Okay, anyway, so I believe, like somebody said, that Vibhor has started his live. Let me check if he's there and let me have my dinner. Thank you so much. Raj Kapoor was from Pakistan. Dilip Kumar also was from Pakistan. Manoj Kumar was from Pakistan. Dharmender, Devanand were from Pakistan. They've all come after partition to India. In fact, even I am from Pakistan. My dad's dad, my Dadaji, he came, and my Nanaji, they came to India during the partition. Okay, so let me see what his live is all about. Okay, bye everyone. Good night. Have a great weekend. And I'm going to be putting up videos about how the month of April is going to be for all the sun signs. Do remember to watch it. And I have put up a video on women's empowerment. अब याद आया, मैं उसके बारे में बात करने वाली थी, अब तो छोड़ो. So I make sure, if you've not seen it, please make sure that you see it. And if you have any comments, maybe I can come back next week and we can talk about that, because मैंने बहुत short में किया है वो. Bye. Good night.